Good morning from Australia and good evening from the US. It is I, Matt in a Hat, and it is DM Nix here with each other again. We have been spending some time doing some prep over the last several weeks for Zhangsan and for other campaigns, for tabletop role playing games, and didn't really get the opportunity to play any PC games, but I think we feel like we're in a better spot now to be able to do so. So we're back to play some PC games with you. And today we're going to be playing some Last Epoch, and we're going to be doing some voice acting, some RP. We're going to be actually reading text. Who knew? How are you doing, DM? Let's get a level for you.
Well, let me welcome the people in. Didn't know you were about to hit it there. Welcome in, everybody. We got Matt. We're doing actually Matt's that way.
Damn flipping.
It flips the camera. Yeah. We're back with gaming. We did other stuff. We're here now. We're going to have fun. We're doing role play stuff on this game. Going to do our normal crazy chaos. I'm doing well, Matt. How are you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, thank you. I might have to put my headphones in by the looks of it. Because it's picking you up twice, I think.
Oh. Picking you up twice, or...
I think it's just my end. Give me a second.
Yeah, man.
Okay. That should be better.
I'm going to click this create character button.
Yep.
And let that whole thing go.
Yep. It's much better. Much better. Lovely. All right. Oh, did you choose season or legacy, buddy?
Season. That was on by default.
Okay. So we're going to be doing a fresh start, chat. Oh, that's going to be rough. Cool. Create new online character. Seasonal. Okay.
Like, I think those four are what? Demigods?
Demigods. The Rye and all those.
Their intro video where they have the four of them.
Yeah. Do we do 2 eyes, chat? I think we might do 2 eyes. And I also need to put this over here so I can actually see chat while we're playing. Oh, God. All right.
What's fit?
I think I like the 2 eyes. So let's do the 2 eyes, Gawain.
Yeah, there's a few spellings of it. I'll have to get the spelling you use so I can correct it.
It doesn't really matter. I don't even know what I used over here.
How do I invite you here?
I have to get into the game.
Okay.
We'll just use one eye because one eye and thing. Do we say sir on it? No. Just Gawain is fine. Okay. So we normal season create character. We're gonna watch the video chat.
In the beginning, there was
That's what I just did.
Only terror, myself, and the void. I was content with nothing. She dreamt of light, of life, of humanity. We disagreed. And yet, in her world, there were gods. Majasa of the desert, Lagon of the sea, Rye of the endless skies, and Hierot of the frozen tundra. But fate stole Terra away. Without her, there was conflict, then wars. In the end, it was Rye who sought to outshine the sun that would pull the world into his flame. Caught within Rye's gaze were the Keepers, an order sworn to protect Eterra's memory and the power it still holds. They were joined by someone unexpected, a traveler, willing to walk into the flames of war.
Do what?
But why? Was it honor they
Two
sought?
people.
Power?
Yeah.
Redemption? Or was this fate? Perhaps. But no story is quite that simple.
So we'll just join a group, and then we'll do the starting stuff. So
Yeah. Are you Zep? Is that your
yeah.
thing?
Yes,
I sent you an invite.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me check that everything... I know... So sometimes I have this issue where I'm invisible over there and I have to be online.
Failed to fetch party data.
So let me just re-ready up here. I was playing with my other friend and I had to like just restart the game for it to actually sort of go, oh yeah, you're online. Your other friend is online, and you know, this sort of thing. I had to sort of just kickstart it a little bit. It's all right.
What do you mean? There's never any problems with things like that.
And once we're connected and we're on the same screen, we can do our RP stuff. But we're just gonna.
Yeah. No, it's good for us to get it all squared away before then. That way, it's not confusing as to what's going on.
It had to validate by the looks. That's okay.
I can invite you to watch, but I can't invite you to game.
That's all right.
From Steam.
We will make it work.
Oh yeah, it's all good. Just usually Steam allows you to do the invite to game. This failed to fetch party data when I tried to invite you.
Mm-hmm. I don't know whether I need to connect to your region, but I don't think I have to.
I don't know. Do you see my friend invite?
Hang on.
In social?
We are just getting in. Okay.
Divine Era, minus 12 BE.
Yeah, I don't see any online friends right now for some reason.
I don't see you either.
Okay.
You did normal mode, right? Not hardcore?
Yeah, normal, yeah. We're not playing hardcore.
I thought. We restart the game.
Yeah. It may be...
Do I need to join their server thing?
Their server thing?
Like when I started it up, it had an option to manage your account, and it brings you to their website.
No. As long as you're online, you're fine. If you started in offline mode, that's gonna be a problem.
No, I was online, and I know I was online because I didn't have any characters created.
Yeah.
And I tested it out to make sure it would work, and we're all ready.
Yeah.
But that was offline.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did manage the account is what I was talking about, but if we don't need to, that's fine. So this is my only guy.
I will do a quick search here. Make sure that we don't have to... I'm pretty sure we can just be in our own region.
Are you in Australia?
Yeah, but you don't have to. There's no region lock.
Yeah, so I tried to send player invite, and it says nope.
Okay. Let me see.
It says failed. And I'm not seeing you as online. Try adding me as a friend, I guess.
What? Is it just DM next, I'm guessing?
It should be. I didn't create one. Did I need to create one somewhere?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. There you are. So, invite.
Oh, 713.
Okay. And I will come to you.
That explains it.
There we go.
Okay. Because I had just done Zep, and apparently it's Zep 713.
Yeah.
Gawain, do you know what is going on here? I believe there was a vortex issue with that temporal spell. Does this area look familiar to you?
Looking around, Merlin, I don't think so. I mean, you're the diviner around here, not I.
No, just you've traveled as well. I wanted to make sure if you knew if this was a location you'd been to or not.
I mean, nothing that I know of glows like that over there.
Oh, and there was a bit of dark whirling as we
This land is
teleported.
peaceful. I must warn them before Raya scorches this place to ash.
What is Wellerin? Who said that?
Seem to
Cringe.
have some sort of forced speech going on. Like I'm talking about something that I don't know. What is this?
There's
What is this sorcery,
the only
Merlin?
person I know of who can implant information like that would be Mab. I wonder if she's working with Morgana and Mordred or something. This is troubling indeed. Be on guard, Gawain. There could be certain drastic issues at hand.
Well, first things first, Merlin. Let's find out where we are. Oh my lord! What is that?
What is that thing? Well, it dies by lighting, at least.
I'm
We
glad-
still throw lightning. That is good.
Yes, your powers still work. It is important. Let me just reorient this.
It was very strange, anomaly that we had here, because these are definitely not Avalon ruins.
Well, there seems to be a body here. There's a messenger's letter here, Merlin. It says, in the hands of a fallen messenger you find a letter from the Keeper's Council. It's addressed to me.
Traveler, our Heoborian allies informed us that you will attend the peace talks. Raya's war has reached our lands, and we are in need of aid.
I think they are confused, Merlin.
As keepers, we avoid conflict.
Probably.
We're dedicated to the goddess Atera's memory. That is, until Raya forced our hand.
Seems like the message probably was to this
He
guy
wishes
who
to
died.
destroy us
Who
and
just
steal
confused and you
Atera's
thought it
legacy.
was you.
We can't let that
Well,
happen.
I don't know who this
We
Raya
need
is.
Herot's help. Your help.
Well, I suppose we take this letter and figure out where on Earth we are, if we are still on Earth. Because I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of Ayatera? I have not either. Does not sound like Earth, so I do not believe we're on the Earth, wherever that is. So is it worth picking up everything or not?
So early on, I would, but we will sort out a loot filter as we go.
Okay.
We don't need to do that straight away. They don't sell for a lot, but like, you know,
No,
pretty much
it is
everything
not.
is an upgrade at this point.
Or
so
gold.
everything is an upgrade. Excuse me.
Ow. Did you know you could evade, Gawain?
Yes, well, you know, I have worked on making sure that I'm in tip-top shape for Arthur's Crusades.
Good. Whatever place we are here, we may need that. Burning forest. This does not look very comforting, Gawain.
Creatures around here are certainly different.
Bizarre. Indeed.
They seem to be raining from the sky.
It's very strange.
Very strange indeed, Merlin.
Ooh. Disgusting. Who would burn these people? Yeah, I see you're doing that.
There's another person over here, Merlin. Seems he's in a spot of bother.
Ah!
Hey, friend. Who are you and where are we?
You arrived. Was there a family?
A family?
Family, is everything all right?
It was my mistake.
What was your mistake?
They were cornered, and there were so many. I can handle Ostrix. I told them to stay back, to let me handle it.
So,
They left.
who are you, then? Merlin, this man, he's saying that his name is Grail. We've been searching for a Grail, but perhaps it's been the wrong Grail.
That's strange. You have a point. Do you think that the grail that Arthur was seeking is more of a
Man?
drinking vessel than a individual?
I mean, but it's a Grail. It's a portent. It's a sign, Merlin. We're meant to be here. Hey, Lynn. Good to see you.
Very well.
You certainly appear strong, sir.
Are you also here for the peace talks?
Peace talks? Between whom? I don't even know who you are.
Name's Greg.
Oh, he's here for the peace
Since we're
talks,
both
Gawain.
headed the same direction, why don't we go together?
I suppose that it wouldn't hurt to have another person along for a little while.
Gawain, you wanted Grail with you, so here you go.
I wonder, which of us will take down more Osprix?
Is that what those things are? Osprix. Okay.
Come, let me watch you fight.
Sure. Me and my friend here, Merlin. It's good to see you, Lynn.
Making
Hope
an
you're
old
doing
man
well.
fight is not exactly seen as a respectable thing. But I will do my best.
Smoke!
Yes, there tends to be smoke with fire.
So, Grail, can you tell us a little bit about where we are and why it's all burning, please? Is this your fault too?
That's a great question.
So much destruction.
Well, it sounded like
For
he was saying
what?
that it might be those Osprix or sprays or whatever they are, them flying creatures of death that we keep dealing with.
Well, look, I do have the occasional ability to call upon powers of the sun and light, but these are something else.
Indeed.
Okay, so we have our first skill specialization, chat. I don't know if you got to level 4 as well.
Yep.
Yeah. So, if you haven't played...
passive points to do as well.
Yeah, we sure do. I'll just make sure that we're not getting attacked. Yeah, so if you haven't played this game before, we have some passive points which help us to do things. So we can do melee damage, retribution chance, we can do strength and fire resistance and void resistance, or we can do vitality with health regen. So I'm going to be doing vitality here, because I am building as a tank. And then we have a skill that we can pop in. At this point, it probably doesn't matter a lot. Because most of my skills are not going to be the same later on. Let's just maybe... Yeah, let's just do Vengeance for the moment. Let's just specialize Vengeance. And let's make it do more damage. Make our armor go up over here. And... yeah. We'll give Armor Shred, potentially attack with Iron Blade. That's cool. Just seeing what we can do over here. Seeing what there is.
Oh, yeah. I have no idea. So, you got this better than I do. I'm just go with something and hope it doesn't wind up, blowing up in my face. So far, it's been okay on my single-player testing.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. We are going to pop that into there.
I cannot do that.
Where'd you learn to fight?
Camelot.
Survival?
Oh, not actually
Yes.
Camelot. It was
Camelot.
on our way to Camelot, actually.
It's,
I cannot do that.
But yes, we were searching for a holy place called Camelot. That's where we learned to fight. Well, I did. Merlin's been a spellcaster for, well, let's say a while.
Let's leave it at that. We don't want to make the poor man's noggin explode, shall we?
He's seen a winter or two.
I've survived a
Before it
few of
reaches
them.
town.
That's true.
I cannot do that.
I see what
Get
I've
away
done.
from me, you fiend.
See what I've done. We need to
Well done.
swap
We're
this
almost there.
around.
I'll see you ahead.
Need to go to 1, and then yeah, that should be better now. Cool. Right. There's another note on the ground here, Merlin.
Keepers have proven difficult to track, but my observations revealed the truth. Their camps are neither chosen nor abandoned on a whim. There's a pattern to how they scurry. I instructed my soldiers to investigate the abandoned camps. Invariably, they're near shrines devoted
What
to
did
the
you say,
eldest
Gawain?
of
Sorry about
gods.
that. I had a
Each
voice in
one
my head
is as empty
speaking
as
to
the
me
last,
that cannot
save for
be
leaving
ignored.
signs of the keeper's presence.
I'm
letters.
just reading this
They're
note
not
here.
guarding the ruins. They're traveling between them.
It's from
over
this
and over.
Haruspex named
must be moving with them.
Orion.
It'll be as simple as burning these vermin to ash. Raya wills it.
Seems that, yes, I don't think that we are anywhere close to where we once were, Merlin. I think we have been pulled through either time or space, or maybe both. Well, nothing for it. See if we can get somewhere close, somewhere safe.
Yeah, this Ryla seems to be quite a bit of a problem, whoever this Ryla is. Keeper's camp, let's go there.
Oh, some civilization. Fantastic. These people do not look happy, Merlin.
Well, would you be happy with this creature in your midst? Look at this gruesome thing.
Yes, well, seems that, their ways are not like our ways.
Oh, here's a letter.
Heorot's offered protection. More than protection. An alliance. But the truth is, we know little about him. Or his people. Why should the council trust him?
So it looks like there is a council of leadership, at least.
Prospect 1.
Indeed.
He's one of the gods. Etera made him just as she made us keepers, and gave him a role by her side. He's the guardian of his people, and he does his job well.
When this letter says one of the gods, that sounds a little like heretical to me.
Prospect 2.
Well, I mean,
He
there's
cares for his
the
people.
old gods, which are the spirits
Like the
of
goddess herself, he
known in the
extends
Lady
his
of the
heart
Lake
to
and such.
all who
But
need
I
support.
mean,
He forms
you were
alliances
raised in the
wanting to stand
church
united.
as one god, so I understand you
Meanwhile,
don't know the old
Raya
ones.
wishes to tear this world asunder.
Yes, I have to agree with you, Merlin, that this Rye person, god, whatever, does not seem like a good person, god,
His people are
whatever.
warriors. Heoborian fighters
Hey,
put
well,
ours
you
to
know,
shame.
maybe him and
We
Mordred
fight
get
because
along,
it is
shall
necessary
we say.
while they relish in it. I'll take on being
Well,
behind
then,
their blade any day.
He's got a sword coming to his heart, that's for sure.
Thus, I propose
sounds
we
wonderful.
accept this alliance. It is not in our nature, but we
I need
keepers
to
have a sacred
Take a
duty
look
to
at
uphold.
something here for just
Without
a
Heorot's
moment.
help, our efforts might prove fruitless.
Interesting.
Alright.
So your camera's been great up until now, and now it's just fuzzy.
Fuzzy?
I don't know why. It's all good.
I don't know. I don't know.
We'll figure it out later. For now, we'll just keep going.
Alright.
Sounds like their leaders waiting up at the shrine. The keepers have done well. This place isn't too different from home.
And who are these keepers exactly, Grail?
A group tied closely with our goddess, Etera. They've been indebted to her. But why, we do not know.
So this Etera person, this goddess that you follow, what sort of tenets does she have? What is her deal?
Well, what do they keep? Do they adhere to another god or just her? It's these mysteries that interest the Osprix. Whatever secrets the keepers hold, I'm sure Rye wants them.
Yes, I suppose it is more important to focus on the here and now. We'll learn more about this person as we go. I guess we figure out what we do now?
Now, we speak to the Keeper Council.
I mean, that
Sorry
sounds
about
like
that.
a
I
good...
had to jump away to save the
Speaking
baby
of,
from
I
hurting
must head
herself
there now.
badly.
Feel
Okay.
free to look around.
It's fine.
I'll see you shortly.
All right, Merlin. Looks like we're going to be looking around. We'll at least keep the status quo for now. And yeah, we'll figure out what's what.
Indeed. It sounds like a wise choice. A wise choice indeed, Gawain.
Oh, look! There's an armorer over here. That could come in useful.
She nearly pulled it down on top of herself by grabbing on the edge and yanking back with all her weight hanging. All right.
2, 3. Now, chat, we have done this as a brand new thing with so we don't have any stuff in our stashes because we started as a new season. I don't have any seasonal characters, so let's get us a helmet.
Well, do you want a bastard sword?
No, thank you, Merlin.
How about a gladius?
I think I'll pass on that too. That's a two-handed sword. Unless it's a magical gladius. Okay. Yes,
Apparently there's a man here that sells strange things for strange currencies.
Yes, well, we've picked plenty up, so, you know.
No, he doesn't take that currency.
Oh.
Right here, strange fella.
Yes, that is the cosmetic vendor. Breaking the fourth wall a little here, DM Nix.
Clicked on it, and I'm like, well, no, that's why I didn't say that. I accidentally clicked on him, and then
I think perhaps ignore the strange man with the strange,
that is what
things.
I think is probably the wise choice, Gawain. So that's why I warned you not to speak with him.
All right. Well, looks like Grail is speaking to this woman.
Grail was just telling me of your battle.
Let's speak with her. She's a redhead. Do you
One of
like
the
redheads,
King's
Gawain?
Now is not the time, Merlin.
Well, I mean, your compatriot knight, Galahad, certainly goes for all sorts of fair maidens.
Yes, well, let's just orient ourselves first, Merlin, and perhaps, you know, frivolity later.
One of two. There should be more of us here.
What happened then?
They're gone.
Who? Who's gone?
Balthus and I remain, and he's not here.
Everyone else?
As such, I must ask for your help.
All right. What can we do?
Balthus is busy checking on our sacred artifacts. We're protectors of Atera's history, and right now, they're in danger.
All right, your artifacts are in danger. What do you want us to do about it?
Even now, the Osprix swarm all of our sacred vaults. I've already asked Grail to check one down in the mountains. There is another up north, where Balthus is.
Okay, so you want us to go to Balthus and check on the one up in the mountains.
Could you make sure he's safe? There's word of a drake patrolling the skies.
A drake?
Very well.
Merlin, there's word of drake.
I've dealt with drakes before. It's similar to a dragon, but more stupid and incapable.
And our alliance is secure.
Hey, nuts.
We'll lend our aid to
Easier to deal with.
army.
Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, day is going well. Well, seems that we have work to do here, Merlin. We may as well make use of ourselves while we are wherever we are. And it seems like these people have need of our services.
Well, I've never been one to not help those in need. I mean, I'm not a brave knight like yourself, but, you know, I use my skills where I can.
Not a brave knight, but an excellent magician.
Well, indeed.
Plants are coming to life, Merlin.
This definitely is something that Morgana and Morgaine would be in their realm of disturbing things to do.
I do not envy these people. That's for sure.
Indeed not. They live in a very dangerous world. You need a shield. No, you have one.
Yes, mine is doing okay, Merlin, for the moment.
Excellent. Just picked one up and wanted to make sure.
Ooh, dragon.
Oh,
Thanks for hanging out.
Dragon, thank you for the lurk. Dog, I can't right now.
Seems to be a chest here, Merlin.
Indeed.
Looks like it's magical.
Has some stuff in it.
God.
I do believe those boots are better than mine. They feel of a softer material.
All right, let's level ourselves up. We are still going to be going into some more vitality, and we now have a rank up of this one as well. So we like the idea that we take less damage, please. It's going to give us that.
Nuts Dragon, how are you guys doing? Lynn, Silverwolf, glad you guys are here as well. While we're dealing with our stuff, I'll focus on chat while we do that, because that's a good time to do it, instead of when we're in the middle of RP dialogue. Hope you guys don't mind.
Yeah. If you want to talk to us, you're more than welcome to, and if you just want to sit in the background, that is fine too. We love you being here, and we hope that you have a good time.
Gawain?
Yes, Merlin.
Those green globules falling from the sky are apparently from a strange plant that gets out of the ground. Right here, look at this thing.
That's massive, Merlin.
Indeed, it was, for lack of a better term, spitting those chunks of poison or goo into the air.
We should keep our eyes open for more of them, then. Don't want whatever that stuff is raining down on top of us.
Well, I did get hit by it, and it was quite toxic and unpleasant.
Looks like these flying things are fighting those plant things. So they're not all working together.
Don't like the birds either.
It's very odd, Merlin.
Lay down, bud. You're okay. Ow. Lay down. Why are you pawing at me? What do you need? It hurts. You need to go outside? Alright, give me a second. I gotta let the dog out, because he's literally mauling me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's okay.
It hurts, though? I do know that.
You go and sort that out. Cool. 3 gen is good.
All right. I'm back. Sorry about that.
No, you're okay.
Noise. Food and work on the shed. That's awesome, Dragon. Back here, there's some more, Gawain. Gawain, do you have an amulet?
Yes, it's got a little bit of health on it.
Well, do you want one that has more health, potentially? I have a 16 if you want it.
Nah, she's alright. It's giving me mana regen as well, so... the moment...
That is a good one.
The moment, that's better. Because, you know...
But I don't use mana.
Warpath, kind of eats it up a little bit.
I don't know what you mean. I'm not using any mana.
Yeah, you will. Believe me, you will.
Oh, I know. Just I have a 3 reduction on my current, and the current costs 3, so it winds up being
nothing. Yeah, that's so good.
So it's infinite cast. Advantage of using wands and staves, they have that mana reduction.
So there's Rye and Orion and Herot. There's a lot of these I don't know, important figures in their belief structure.
There's a lot of rots. Ooh.
Yeah.
Seem to be doing quite well with your combat skills, Gawain. Well done.
Thank you, Baron. Seems like they're coming in useful here.
There's a quick skill I need to put into things.
Yep, me too.
Alright.
Alright, so we are going to get even less damage taken because that's what we're doing. All of these skill points are going to be meaningless. Probably I should have done Warpath. Oh, because as soon as we get to the actual specializations, like the class choices, I'm going to be changing them out.
Oh.
But that's not for like...
I left my base class ones.
Lots of levels. Lots and lots of levels.
Are you supposed to respec and remove them?
Oh, it doesn't matter. If you do, like, yeah. So what happens when you respec is you lose some of the progression that you've made. But you still, like, you...
Okay.
Yeah, you start with less points, basically. But you can still use it perfectly fine.
Too heavy.
Alright, what do we got? Don't need that anymore.
Apparently he had a relic.
Just gonna get rid of these whites now. We don't need them. Any single-handed weapons?
The Bloom Tender's short spear. Is that something you'd be interested in?
If it's a one-hand weapon, yeah.
Oh no, it's two-handed.
Got a shattering traveling star with 5 spell damage, melee cold damage. That's not very good. Mana regeneration, health regeneration. Sure. Cool. That's yep. Yeah, I've not actually leveled with Vengeance before, so not sure if it's actually going to be a good idea, but you know, that's fine. We'll work it out. We can always change it.
I haven't leveled with Fireball before.
There's Shield Bash.
I did Lightning Bolt last time and focused on that heavily. And that
Yeah,
was,
Lightning Bolt does the, like, it chains a lot, is that right?
Yeah. So I wound up being able to multi-hit things and clear them out pretty easily.
Soldier, it's time to head back to camp. What do you mean they'll just get stronger? They've invaded the old storage, eh? Alright. We should probably look into that, Merlin.
Very well, Gawain. Lead the way. You are the knight after all.
Okay. We put a point into there. Right, looks like these are the storerooms, Merlin. Let's clear them out of here.
Very well.
Save the populace. We can't have their storehouse getting burned down. They'll all starve to death.
Just one moment. Raising a slight issue with something. Give me just a moment. Wonder it's so. Shh. It's better. Thank you, Gawain. I am ready. I had to shift something around. I had a pebble in my shoe. It's not comfortable.
Doesn't sound comfortable, Merlin.
It was not.
This world is strange indeed. You activate a pillar and all of a sudden strange knives are catapulting off your body.
Very strange. And apparently, even if I don't activate it, it happens because I'm with you.
Indeed. Hopefully not too many of the stores get damaged by the thing that we can't stop.
Indeed. Hi.
out of that whirling. Alright, so there's a banner here.
I got a two-handed axe. Why would I need a two-handed axe?
I don't know, Merlin. Dexter. No, we're good. Well, perhaps it will make decent selling fodder. If not, just cast it aside, Merlin.
Well, I mean, you could always take it and compare it with the Green Knight. I know you had a lovely adventure with him one time.
Let's not go too far into that story, shall we, Merlin?
Well, very well. It was an interesting one, though.
Well, those creatures are gone. You need to go back to camp now, sir. Alright. Cool. Onwards. Yes, this ability does not do very much damage. It's very thematic, but not very good.
What is it?
Vengeance. So it's a melee attack that allows me to riposte incoming hits, taking less damage.
Do we want to clear to the south or just head on?
No, we've pretty much done what we needed to do.
Okay.
Okay, let's get some armor. Damage taken from nearby enemies is reduced. Armor is increased. That sounds pretty good to me. Malkov! Thank you for the subscription. Very nice of you.
So, to the mat.
For using your prime on me. I really appreciate that, buddy. Keep a guard. Evelina sent me. Oh, Balthus is inside. That's good to hear that he hasn't perished in all of this, fighting. We'll go and, aid him in his plight.
Hi, little lady.
Alright.
Have a look at what that lady tells you since you're speaking with her.
So is there something that could be better? I mean, we know the warpath is better, but... Stunning...
Matt is playing the warrior type, whatever he's called.
He's Sentinel.
And I am playing the mage.
Yes.
Sentinel. Yeah.
I will be doing healery things later on. So we're just like leveling up at the moment. But I wanted to do something a little bit thematic and maybe try something that I haven't tried with doing so. So I'm currently speccing up into Vengeance at the moment. But I'm not sure if it's a good plan. If we have too much trouble, then I will...
That would have been good so far.
I will spec out, but for the moment... Last time I played a Lightning Mage.
Bolt
It was
too.
crazy powerful.
Probably do better, but...
Well, it's good to, like, try different things.
I'm doing Fire Lightning. So... Nope, wrong thing. If I go here. Starting off going down to get the homing on fireballs. Then I'm gonna go over and get plasma. And then I'm gonna go up and get all the balls.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll go up this way because it takes half of them away to get 2 more. Ready when you are.
Yes, the most efficient way to level is to go damage, which is not what I'm doing. But you know, we gotta like we're role playing as well as playing.
And I'm having you go health. So I'll let you aggro them and I'll blow them up.
Yes. Cool.
Oh, there's another paper over here.
Alright. I've got my hands full over here with enemies. You can read it if you like, Merlin.
Hold on, I'm on this note. I'll be right there.
Love the picture for your Shang-Chian character. Pretty good picture.
Once I deciphered the Keeper's movements, the vaults were easy to find.
Took quite a few gems to get to
Exploring
that,
them
but
proved more
we
challenging.
got there eventually.
Ancient stonework that could inspire even the greatest of Solarum's architects. Nearly impenetrable. Between my engineer's finest munitions and the strength of my
I don't
pets,
like this guy. He's
we
keeps
managed
talking
to
about this
crack one
Raya,
open.
and I don't like
only
it.
to find empty halls
There
and
always seems to be
vacant
problems with
chambers.
this Raya, isn't
What would be the purpose of such a stronghold if it were to house nothing? Yet I could tell they were here, just as I predicted. They were guarding something of immense
big gold lady
importance,
opens.
something powerful. Raya will be pleased. This way!
Oh, finally,
You're here
Balthus!
to help! The Osprix, they protect the sun! The Drake! Tread carefully.
Here they come, Merlin!
Indeed.
So little damage. Back here.
Not here. It is unsafe.
That hurt.
We'll reconvene outside. That should hold them.
Alright, you think that that's done?
First things first. Thank you.
Oh, you're very
The
welcome,
Osprix
sir.
grow more troublesome by the day.
So it seems.
Reinforced our walls, supplied our men, and taken out dozens of them. Yet,
Hey,
they're still
Raven.
here, using brute force now.
Woman Raven.
Through there, Drake.
The howling monster circling the vault. Yes. So, I see you lack keeper's robes. I take it Lena sent you.
Yes, Lena sent us.
Lovely. While your help has been appreciated, I have everything under control.
Good. So what are you doing here then?
What do you mean? I'm protecting the Epoch, of course.
Epoch? Is that kind of like a grail?
Here, it's a fortress, meant to keep unruly treasure hunters from locating the shards of the Epoch. Or at least it's supposed to. Drastic times.
What are these shards of the Epoch?
Lena not tell you?
No, not really.
Well, tell you what. Let's get out of here first, and then I'll explain more. These peace talks are hardly worth it if you don't know why Orion is after us.
Okay, so did you hear from Nuts? Did he get his cleric made? I don't know, sorry. I have not heard from him. He said hello, but he hasn't said
He did say hello.
whether... Ooh, that's much better. Much better. Yes, now we're talking. Oops. Oh, I forget.
Some more papers over here.
Since the Keepers formed, we've held the same rituals.
Interesting.
Instructed to keep the Epoch shards separate. Those were Itera's words.
So, they've got some sort of artifact that they keep apart from each other.
The
Okay.
first Epoch shard is held in a fortress. Ancient Iteran mechanisms hold it in place,
Careful, be safe.
with no one but us knowing how to enter. The second vault is deep inside the Stonefall Mountains, with traps that only the Keepers know how to maneuver. The third shard is always on the move. It uses multiple vaults. Only we possess the knowledge to open them. This is why we never call a single place home.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I'll check in with him, with Nuts, and make sure that he's all good, with his character.
Stand down or
I think with our current makeup of group, yeah, either way he goes is going to be fine, but like to have someone else up in melee might be a really good idea. I don't think that was his intention, but with just one person that's going to be looking at that, it might be a little bit rough. We've got another skill specialization. Okay, so maybe lunge. That's kind of a movement ability. Yeah, traversal, movement. You could do shield block as well and get some, like, stun duration going. Block chance, block effectiveness. Can slow. Gains charges. Don't want that. Physical damage. What is Rive? Does attacks in a circle. Never played with Rive. Oh, it's Forge stuff. We're not going to be doing that. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe we just go up into Warpath for now. Okay. Okay, let's go. Getting some AoE damage just for the temporarily is probably a decent idea. But yeah, like it's fine if he wants to just stay at range like that will be all right. I think the group would be more effective if we have a second person who's going to do melee, because then we can do flanking and things like that, which at the moment, unless your kineticist is going to do that, we don't really have anyone that's going to do that. So yeah, it could just, yeah, it might. You know, like, we like to make characters, we like to have an idea about them, but then, like, the game is a tactical game, and if you don't make the group, you know, a group character, it's kind of, yeah, it can be harder. So, I mean, it's up to him in the end. I'm not going to require it or anything. I'm not going to say that he has to do a certain thing. It's just going to mean that, we will have to just change the way that we do battle, which is fine actually. Like changing, as long as you go into things with the knowledge, and you shore up the weaknesses, we're gonna be okay. Another chest over here.
Too heavy.
Some good stuff here. We don't need any of these two-handed weapons. They basically don't do anything. Grab that. Chill on hit. 10 armor, 8 health. Physical damage. Yeah, physical damage is better for now. Okay, and this is 11 armor. This is... Whoa. Fire resistance. This is gonna give us... Yeah, this is better. Is this a one-handed axe? We've got melee attack speed and chance to chill. Melee cold damage, increased physical damage. Slow. I think this one's better. How much is this worth? Get rid of it. Okay. Have you got a two-handed staff or a one-handed wand?
I have a wand right now because it's better, but I'm good with either.
So, what we're going to do then is we're going to gift you an item. Resonance.
I have a wand right now, and then I just picked up a catalyst, so I'm using that for now.
And we don't have our resonance yet. It's okay. It's alright. It's going to give you a catalyst, but we cannot do that at the moment.
Oh, I think we got the same one. Is it Alva's glass catalyst?
Sounds right, yeah.
45 ward when you're low health. 6 intelligence, 37 slow, and 13 void resistance. Cool. Yep, I have it.
Cool.
right now. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Don't know what these things are. Never played this way before. Alright, let's go. Okay. I need to stomp on that bot. There we go. Alright, I think given my inventory space. Oh no, we're right. We're right there. It's okay. It's alright.
I'm sure you have questions, but let me first check and make sure the epoch's safe.
Who do the
Yes,
keepers
papers.
adhere to? Our slumbering mother, Terra? Alone? A goddess they cannot see? They sent no treasure to sea for Lagon, nor works of art south to Majasa. Were they in league with Heorot's savages? No. Their alliance seems to be a recent development. How can they claim a greater connection to Terra than us? We're the servants of Raya, the inheritor of her domain. It is blasphemy. They will burn.
So it seems that people with connections to different gods in different places don't see eye to eye and then want to attack each other.
Indeed.
Doesn't seem very
Apparently,
wise.
if you don't see eye to eye, you need to annihilate one another.
Good. No.
Not a good perspective, Gawain.
What the?
What?
Kill it,
Guy
Merlin!
fiend.
Kill it!
No! I tried.
Well,
It
some
seemed
sort of
impervious to my spells.
bird thing grabbed Balthus. Who? Do you know who that was? That was Orion. They've been talking about Orion. Okay, so Orion isn't one of the gods, but he's a general. Okay. We can handle
We
it.
need to head towards the highlands.
I think we can handle this, Orion. Perhaps if we help them out.
Probably not as difficult as Oberon. Okay.
Alright, so we just have to use our portal back to the keeper.
I have strength and health per second on gloves if you want that.
Alright, I'll have a look.
Figured strength and healing aren't bad for you.
I think we can't... I mean, we can try and trade it. For some reason, I couldn't trade one thing.
Here you at.
Yeah.
All right. If I put this on the ground, do you see it?
No.
No. I can
not
gift
do
an
that.
item.
Yeah, but I think we need the resonances, which we haven't earned yet.
I sent you a gift. Did you get it?
Oh, the blue ones we can get. Okay. So it's certain things we can't get. Okay. 1 strength, 3 health regen. Yeah, that's pretty good. Cool. Alright, let's sell the stuff that we don't need.
Yeah, so I can gift you anything, it looks like.
It could just be unique items and stuff or something. Yeah. We'll see.
Oh, here you go. Players can only receive items that dropped while you were together in the same zone, unless a residence is used when gifted.
There you go.
Residence is only needed if it drops while we're not together. There you go.
That's fine. Okay. You're doing fire, right?
Fire lightning. Thanks for the follow. How are you doing?
Mage helmet. Send that to you.
Yeah, there's a gifting tab, it looks like, that you can use to find it.
I cannot do that.
Right.
Sent you a couple of gifts.
A terror's blessing.
Some soldiers got lost in the highlands where we're headed, Gawain. I do believe we should be able to find them.
Well, while we're out there, we may as well do more than we are currently. We'll find her. No problem.
Prayers be with you.
Oh, your red-headed ladies up here.
Everything
to speak
okay?
with.
Not
Where's
mine,
Marcus?
sir.
Well, you spoke with her last time.
What? What
Yes,
happened?
the Osprix has taken Balthus. Drake came in, grabbed him. We heard that it was Orion.
That must be Orion. If he captured Balthus, he's in danger.
Is this
Who is this Orion fellow, anyway?
An Osprix general. He's the one leading the hunt for us.
Okay, so if we take the general out, then you're not going to be hunted anymore. That
What
sounds
happened
like
to
a
the
good
artifacts Balthus was
good way of
protecting?
doing it. Yes, yes.
Indeed.
That must be what they were after. We have to save Balthus. Get him and the Epoch back.
Well, do you know where they would
Their
go?
camp is not far. I have to organize a group. Go after him.
We'll do
Are you
it.
sure? I could gather soldiers.
That
have them
way.
come with you.
No, we'll do
Walk
it.
into an entire army of Osprix.
Merlin and I have seen a fair share of battles, so I
Stay
think we'll
safe.
be alright.
Stay alive.
You guys sort out your
Balthus
camp.
back.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you. Put that ring to use. All right. Are you ready, Queen?
Yes.
To the Highlands? Well, I guess these are probably not the Highlands I'm thinking of. Not the highlands of home.
No. For now, I think, Merlin, I don't know that we're going to be getting home anytime soon. But perhaps if we stop this general, then these people might be inclined to help us see if we can get back.
I mean, that is what I'm hoping. There's a strange object over here. And a chest.
Strange object.
I was wondering if it's some sort of mechanism that might be utilized for return teleportation of some sort, but I'm not sure.
Well, let's find out.
What is this?
A person is coming out of it.
A hostile mage. Servant of Morgan. Despicable.
I cannot do that.
He's certainly a tough one, isn't he?
We'll do this, Merlin. You and I. Oh my. Did that thing just come back from the dead?
It looks like it did. Or a duplicate copy of it or something. Some sort of strange wizardry at work. Be on alert. This place is bizarre indeed. Well, he definitely had a lot of stuff on him.
Yes, in some ways, ooh. Yes, we're gonna gift that to you. Vitality.
It's
pretty good.
Want dodge reading gloves?
Nah. Thank you, though. Fire damage. No, thank you. Alright. Onwards. We'll grab the amulet, because they're worth at least something. So at this stage, probably, you know, leaving a lot of whites is probably fine. You know, we've sort of, you don't really need. Ooh. Trading health regen. Physical damage, lightning resistance, cold damage. It's terrible. Should we try and clear these creatures out of here, Merlin?
I mean, they're definitely strange creatures. And they're painful when they hit you, so...
Yes, well that's what this shield is good for, so... You've got excellent aggressive magic, Merlin, but perhaps not fantastic defensive one. Maybe later.
Well, I mean, I do have a magic shield.
Is that the flame shield or whatever it is? Flame ward?
Yeah, it gives you a bunch of, it's flame ward.
Yeah.
You get a bunch of wards, and then, of course, that disappears since you don't keep it.
Yeah.
But it gives
there's a stat for
defense.
It, which is, ward, it's not ward regeneration, it's ward...
I can't remember what it's called, but yeah, I saw it.
He did not like you there, Merlin.
Oh, there's a chest up here. Potentially
Excellent.
some loot that could be utilized to help our survival efforts.
Well, in that case, we should check it out. That's good for resistances.
Maybe don't set alarms and go to sleep.
Movement speed, ally damage. Yeah. Sweet.
Mm-hmm. That's not good, son. Go to bed.
Cast speed, lightning damage for a sentinel. Terrible. That may be better for you, so let's send that to you and see. And if not,
I can't use that relic that you sent because it's only for sentinels.
that's okay. Just drop it. Physical damage, cold damage, lightning resistance. Sure. Doesn't matter at this early stage.
I should have just given you one, but it didn't work.
Health on kill.
Nope, it's not letting me do it that way.
That's fine. Cool. Onwards. Yep. Sure.
Resonance required? Why is resonance required? You were with me when I got it.
I think there are certain item types. Equal bang. I wouldn't worry about it.
Welcome in. It's a shield that I'm never going to use. Night-night. Night-night.
2 strength.
Here's the casing.
40 armor. 12.
Night-night.
Oh my. Lots of items.
Night-night.
What is this?
That.
Resistance. Yeah.
Pretty well.
Cool. I'm just gonna drop some of this stuff. You can see that a lot
jump
of
back
the
to town if you
items
want.
just don't like. Well, they don't sell for anything. Like that's like 2 gold, 3 gold. Like it's pointless.
4 gold for the high-end ones. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't really see. We may as well just. Level 15. That might be good for level 15. Alright. Yes. We've now got Shield Rush. We don't need that. Cool. It might be better than Lunge, though. Oh, no. Well, we're working together, so it's fine. Ooh, that could be good. What is this? Melee damage armor. This is.
And if none of these work for
block
you, yeah,
effectiveness.
just chuck them on the ground.
Increased chance to find potions. Yeah, no. Alright. Onwards. That's a legendary shield. Check it out in a second. Alright, which one is it? Gives extra dodge rating and health when dodged. Alright, sure. We'll dodge things. Why not? Cool. Onwards. So shall we go south, I think.
Cannot do that.
Yeah, so for next time, I will apply a loot filter to my character. 'Cause, yeah, loot drops a lot.
Yeah,
it's an ARPG. The loot filter in this game is amazing, man. It's very, very good.
Good.
Oop. Out of the dodge. Yes, out of that. You can die. Nice. Oh, and there's a wand here.
Too heavy.
Let's get rid of these ones. Don't need those ones. Yeah, it's a terrible one for you, unfortunately. All the rest of this stuff is nothing. How are you today, Cruel Fang, anyway? What's going on, sir? What's news?
The news is there's no news.
No news is good news.
Exactly.
It was a trap. It looks like these Ospricks are devious fellows who lay traps for the good folk around here. Not good types at all.
It is despicable.
Indeed, indeed. Interesting. Cool. Onwards. So I'm still a little disoriented here, Merlin. I haven't been able to call upon the powers of the sun yet. like I was able to do back home.
Well, maybe we can get to that. I also am missing some abilities here. We have to find a way to re-unlock them here. They may be bound by other rules than our realm, as it seems to be very much a different realm.
Indeed.
With this Ryla and all that. And multiple strange gods, Hethor, or something like that.
Alright. Onwards to the war camp, Merlin. Best buckle in if this...
Time to burn them down. For that is all we should do with such evil fiends.
Indeed, indeed.
But yeah, if you're up for it, I'd like to know at some point how to do the crafting and filters and stuff well.
Of course, yeah.
Haven't played with that yet.
Yep. We can definitely go through crafting today. Oh, there's a loot lizard up here. They explode for loot.
Oh, I did see those.
Just means that it's just going to train us into all the enemies. Because why not? Why not? There we go.
I cannot do that.
Alright. That's a little...
Too heavy.
I think I am a bit full up here. So I think it might be time to teleport back.
That thing. By the way, check this out.
Whoa. That's mighty impressive, sir.
We found your friend. It was a trap. Spoke with one. They did not survive.
Block effectiveness.
Sorry for your loss. We did get rid of the Ospreys that did this. Thank you for my condolences.
Endurance, minion damage.
So how do you know what items are worth keeping?
Okay, so basically when you go to Z and you have a look at your skills, all of your skills have scaling tags on them. Okay, so for mine, let's just use Vengeance because it's there. So the scaling tags on that are physical, melee, area, and strength. Okay, so they're the things that make Vengeance better. So any of those things is going to increase the damage and effectiveness of Vengeance. Anything that's area, anything that's melee, anything that's physical, and anything that's strength. And so when you are looking at items, you are looking for those tags. And if it just says spell, you're looking for anything that says spell on it. So spell damage, spell like whatever. And so so you're just looking at those tags, and you're looking at those tags across all of your abilities, and you're finding the tags, or you're finding abilities that have the tags that you maybe want. So you start like going after something. You look at the tags that you're using, you look at the tags that you might potentially use, and you find, a couple that you like the look of, like a tag that's across maybe 2 or 3 of your skills, or even more. And then you specifically keep the items that are gonna have that tag that you're not gonna use, and wait until you've got the resource that you can pull those tags off. That resource is called a shattering rune, and you'll find shattering runes in the vendor. So when we look into here, we can see these Rune of Shattering. They're 2,000 to purchase each. Okay, now that's a lot at the start of the game. Okay,
yeah.
But you will pick these up in the loot as well. They're not just here. But at the start of the game, to take them, like it's a lot of investment at the start of the game. As we go on and get higher level and get more money, it becomes less and less of a worry. Okay. So you don't want to really be doing it very much. It's maybe if something is like amazing, like has that. So what we can do is, if you like a tag or an affix, but you don't know how high that is, or how good, how powerful, what you can do is hover over an item. So I'm going to just use this item here. Okay. And I can see all of the text there, but it doesn't tell me yet how powerful that is. So I've got a couple of buttons that I can press. I can press Shift, so I can press Alt, and it's going to tell me a description of those things. And I can press Control, and it tells me what tier those affixes are. So Alt and Control together, and it will say what the prefix is, and what the tier is, and what the range of that tier is. And so you can go all the way up to tier 7, but tier 7 isn't until a lot later. So if it's tier 1, even if it's a great affix, you probably don't want to grab that, right? You can probably just sell it. But if it's like maybe tier 3 or tier 4 and you're not going to use it because it's on the wrong type of item, you can keep it in your stash, and when you get the shattering runes, you can shatter that because it's going to have a higher yield of that rune to then put onto other items that you're actually going to use. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So I would never break this down, for example, because it's tier 1, tier 1, tier 1, and tier 1. What's the point of that? I get one rune for 2,000, it's like not worth it.
Right.
But if this is tier 3 or tier 4, then that's all of a sudden maybe going to be worth it. And at the start of the game, you're probably not going to come across items that have high tier because we're at the start of the game. It's only as you start to level up that you're going to get those. So a lot of the time at the start of the game, you don't even want to keep really anything, to shatter, because the value of those shattering runes is so high.
Right.
So right at the start, it may not be the best. I am going to keep this thing that has tier 2 of health regeneration on it, because that's pretty decent. It's not huge. It's tier 2, but
similarly to how you do your filters, or what?
Yeah, filters are it's very complex. Let me take you through very quickly though.
We can do it later if you want to, because I know we don't have a ton more time. We have about another hour.
Oh, you only have another hour? Yeah, we can do it another time. You won't need it this early on. But yeah, filters. The filter in this game is very specific. You can tell it exactly what you want or exactly what you don't want, and it's very amazing. But it's a lot of selecting stuff. So it might seem a little much at the start.
Okay. You're okay, bud.
But yeah.
Right.
Real quick, we will.
So, due to your character,
Yeah.
Robin Hood Men in Tights, the not the Goofy one, but the one that the Goofy one was based on. So it's Robin Hood Prince of Thieves is the actual name.
Yeah.
I thought with your character of going with the witch to have that couple. The African, the witch.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Let's talk to this person. Turned out to be a trap. They didn't survive. I'm sorry for your loss. My condolences.
Prayers be with you.
Alright, so we've got to teleport back.
So spell damage, fire damage, lightning damage.
So spell damage is going to be
Or
all your magic damage.
Any
So
tokens.
cold, lightning, and fire. Obviously fire is only going to go to your fire, but it's going to be every skill that has a fire tag, and some of the lightning skills have a fire tag. So, or some of the fire skills have a lightning tag.
Yeah.
So you can still scale as long as you're looking for those tags or going for those tags, because there are skill nodes that will give new tags.
Add and
even.
modify.
Yeah. So that whatever
It's
you're
not a
kind of
little
going for,
but-
you can aim at actually doing that thing. You just have to sort of look at what the skills do and like go after the things that you are looking for. And so like if you have a build idea, if you're like, I want to, I don't know, like set everything alight and have everything burning all the time, you could then like go into all of your skills, and you could just click on the skill and you can search for fire or search for what's the
Burn.
not cold burn, I don't think.
Ignite.
That's it. Search for ignite, and then look for the skills that are going to have nodes that have ignite or fire in them, and then go after those skills and those nodes, knowing that that's going to be what you want to do. Yeah. And some of it is like you don't maybe necessarily know what you're going to go after early game, and then like you find an item and you're like, ooh, this item does this special thing with this skill, I want to use that. And then yeah, so you get to chase after specific things in this game and be able to achieve those specific things. Right. So I'm going to be going after healing effectiveness, for example, and I'm going to be going up into some of these healing skills. Right now, that's not great, but when I do this and I start getting healing effectiveness, I get damage out of my... I can get damage out of my healing effectiveness. So I will have... Yeah. have
see
that.
here?
I just got a cool sword. That's mine.
Okay.
Might be better. Let's give it a go.
That's the other one. Okay.
Yeah. So as we get to know the game, you might change some of the things that you've been doing and go, oh, well, I actually like this damage type better, or I like this keyword better, and so I'm going to go after the things that does. Azrael, huzzah!
I can still feel the flame searing across me,
Welcome.
stealing my wing and my eye. Yet, I saw it. The flames of prophecy revealed that these rats hid a treasure, one far more powerful than anyone could
Seems that
conceive.
prophecy is very powerful
Every
for these
trinket
people.
I've gathered has been a step closer to this moment.
As it
The
is with
epoch
most,
will
Gawain.
be the pinnacle of my collection. When I present this to Raya, this power.
So it seems this Orion, whatever they're calling him, is wanting to give his god a gift of this epoch, this artifact that these people hold, for favor. That isn't dissimilar to
As well.
other people in our world who believe in
It's
such
very
things.
true.
Oh,
You're here for the epoch.
This looks like trouble.
Reaching me was impressive, but it's mine. Core member wing.
didn't you know, Merlin, he has to finish his speech before you can damage him?
Well, you know, I forget that there's such things as so bizarre.
You're going all Ghostbusters with that thing.
The epoch is ours. Raya, aid me.
I cannot do that.
I
Well-
feel the mage can definitely put out some damage.
Oh, yeah. All characters in this game put out damage if you spec them that way. How goes Last Epoch? It's good so far.
No, get me out of here.
Alright. We've got our, I guess, new friend here.
Oh, terror. My knees. For such large creatures, those...
Oh, I understand that.
Or build a tiny
Glad to
cave.
see you out of your cage, Balthus.
I will be, thanks to you. Let me just grab these. There. The shards of the epoch are safe. I was worried for a moment.
So can you finally tell us what these do and what they are, please? We've just traipsed across this entire country, fighting oh God knows what.
The epoch. Oh, it's a terror's most sacred artifact.
It's most sacred. Most sacred. Okay.
The power to travel through time.
Time. Time travel.
Wait a minute. So maybe that is the issue. Maybe Morgana detected these somehow and tapped into them to botch my transport.
If
We
Raya
need to
were
get these
his
Gawain.
talons
They may be
on
our
it,
key to get
he
it
would
home.
surely win the war.
Yes.
More than that, he'd be untouchable.
So are
That
there
may be a key.
are there multiple of
Just
them?
one. Each shard is part of the whole.
Okay, so you have to
We
put them
keep
together.
separated for protection. This responsibility makes the keepers what we are.
How many shards do you
Two
have?
of them. The one I keep with me and the one
So
from
we
above.
maybe if we can put them all together, even though it was their edict to keep them apart,
The third
it might get us
should
back
be
home.
back at camp by now. Lena sent him after it. Alone.
Well, yes, he seemed quite capable.
No. There's no time. The alternative would be to leave one with Lena, drawing the Ostrix's attention to her. No, I could not let that happen.
What about that one down in the mountains?
Yes, though right now with Raya at our heels, vaults are no longer enough.
So how does this time magic work?
One cannot use a single shard to manipulate time as they wish. Not even we know the epoch's full potential. But Itera tasked us to protect it. So protect it, we must.
Okay.
Now, I find a new course of action. Take the epoch somewhere I can't reach.
So your goal is to keep it hidden. Fair enough.
Speaking of, let's head back to camp. I must reach Lena at once.
Alright, hide it from the bad guy. Yes, seems like a decent idea.
I must remind myself to find suitable provisions for Emberwing. Prey in this area upset a drake's stomach. Balroth in particular. I admit, I have a bias for the creature. He's strong and more reliable. While my wounds showed me the path to the epoch, his granted ascendance. Emberwing was raised from his draconic form, reforged in Raya's image. I may not be able to take flight, but with Emberwing's aid, I can once again feel the wind. Oh, how I've missed them. I must remind myself.
Alright, so yes, talking about his mount. Right, back to camp
He's
then.
strong and more reliable than half those under my command. Plus, we have both been marred by flames.
Okay, let's talk to this Lena again. Actually, knowing what we do about this. Increased mana. No, don't want that. Let's just sell these things. Okay.
Right.
Clear your inventory would be my suggestion here, sir.
I have nothing in my inventory right now other than what I'm equipped with.
Perfect.
He's back. And it's all thanks to you.
You're very welcome, Lena.
He's been quiet since he returned. If you could speak with him, I'd be grateful.
Yes, we can speak with him. If he hasn't said already, his intention is to take the epoch somewhere where Rye can't get it, okay? Alright, let's go speak with him.
You're back.
Yes, we are.
Now, we must protect the epoch. Find a way so Raya won't get to them.
Right, does he know about what they do?
Not fully. Itera left their secrets to us and to us alone.
So, okay, what's your plan then?
Ideas.
You're being very vague, Balthus.
Well, we are keepers after all. Protectors of Itera's past. Collectors of lost history.
Okay.
Do you think we've made a mistake?
Sad.
Why would you have made a mistake?
Going through the motions. Keeping the shards hidden, it's all been ritual.
Well, yes, you were tasked by your god to do it.
I feel as though drastic times are upon us. And now, you know about them too. Fate has already shown its hand. I apologize. You might become part of something greater.
We might become part of something greater. What do you mean? We're just trying to get home.
I only have 2 shards, but that's enough. I'll keep them safe.
Alright, where are you going to take them, Balthus?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry to you too. This
What
is what's
are
best
you
for us all.
doing, old man?
With the epoch's power, I'll finally be able to...
Okay. Oh, shit.
Gawain?
Hello? Oh, Lord!
Baseballs. Oh shit, there goes the planet.
What has he done? Are we somewhere
There's a
else
shard down here.
again? Let's pick it up.
is this strange place? Wait a minute. It's like an alternate form of the place we were. This is that statue. So we're the same place we were. Kind of. It's like an alternate dimension?
Oh dear.
An odd form? I don't know. But this is where that merchant person was, and that's one we got the deal from.
Indeed.
Seems like that route is blocked to us. Shall we, guess, head back up to the Highlands?
Yes. Find out what has
Does not
happened
look
here.
good.
Where's this place? Where did the Osprix go? I'll have to check my surroundings.
Oh Lord, what is that?
What is that beast?
Looks like to some degree that this picking up this sword has enabled me to get some of the sun power back.
That's good. Do you see my fireballs actually hitting?
No. Perhaps you're lagging out.
No, look. It's not actually casting it.
Interesting.
Fireball's the only one that's having that problem.
Maybe take it off the bar and put it back? You know, the old turn it on, turn it off again? No?
That one's
Interesting.
working.
That is odd.
Do that for now. It's very odd.
Ooh, level up. Did you also get a level up?
Good.
Nice.
And who are you?
More vitality. Alright, so... Global. More damage. Additional riposte. I mean, additional riposte sounds pretty good.
Yeah, it's not attacking at all.
Interesting. Sorry to hear that. Damage reduction goes from 25 to...
It's doing the animation, but it's not actually firing it off.
That's fine. You can do that.
Only thing I could think of is restarting the game.
Yeah, and you've only got... Well, it's your main skill that you're using at the moment, right?
It is.
Up to you, man. Like, I think you're the one with the time.
It only took me like
a minute.
30 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. I will
take me
wait
that
here
long.
for you so that you can teleport to me and do all of that.
Okay.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, occasionally games have glitches. This game's pretty good with glitches now, but, you know.
It's all good. Come on. Taking longer than it did last time to start. Don't know why. Yay, a bright white screen.
Interesting.
Hey man, it's just doing its connecting to the server thing.
Yeah. I really need to change that Moobot all out too. I am no longer doing Kingmaker.
Sent the invite to party.
And yeah, you just click on the little teleport icon next to my
Portal to
person.
player. Or to the inn.
No.
Nope. Still not working. Look.
That is
That's
awkward.
annoying. Alright, well. Let's press on and see what happens.
Maybe when we transition maps it'll...
Yeah.
Okay. Where is here
is here?
exactly?
Raiders and
Okay.
elders are outside of here. Everyone knows that.
No, I'm not a cultist.
What are you talking about? The void leeches, all of them. What is void leeches? Scrying runes would go off if they suck.
What is this void?
What?
Okay, well, this last refuge
what are you
seems to
talking-
be where we need to go, then. Alright, we'll
Yeah.
go there.
That's, I guess.
Suppose. Okay.
Terra watch over you.
God sent me. I came from outside. What are you talking about? I do have a shard on me. I'm protecting it. You need it. Yes, we can present it to the council. Fate again, really? Alright, who are these council members? Leadership of Last Refuge? Well, that sounds like a good place to start. Alright, let's go. Looks like we've got
This has
more...
been interesting.
Yes, more unknown. I have to say, Merlin, I do prefer the old unknown to the new unknown.
Indeed.
Yes.
Right. We have to get to the council chambers. Yes, it doesn't matter where it is. We need to go there. Elder Urza is trapped inside. Fine, fine. We'll go and sort him out too.
Gods be with you.
Oh, by the way, 2 more things, please.
Look, it looks like these people are in a spot of bother. I'm so discombobulated. First one weird place and then the other. This one with all sorts of, well, void things.
Minimus, run your steel.
They call them void leeches.
Save me.
Yes, we'll help the others. Try and get as many of you as possible back to the council chambers, yes. Ooh, elemental resistance. Is that going to be better
So
than
are your
dodge?
runes and glyphs and stuff shared between your characters or not?
Yes. So the caveat to that is that every realm is its own, right? So we are in seasonal realm, which means that only seasonal characters will share these things. But once the season ends, they'll go to the Eternal Realm, and then all of their stuff will drop into the Eternal Realm.
Okay.
But till then, we can't access anything on our other characters. And offline
No
is
problem.
another realm again. So that's only going to be
Yeah.
for the offline characters. They're going to share their own, and that's going to be separate from all of the others. So I tend to only make characters in the Eternal Realm, and not do seasonal characters, because I tend to have build ideas.
Okay. Should have done that.
Oh, it
Could have
doesn't
told
matter.
me.
No. I tend to have build ideas, and being able to share all of my stuff that I've gained on the others is useful. But we're not doing that. We're just playing together. I don't need all of my stash stuff. I don't need, So when I'm playing single player, it's good. But yeah, playing with you or playing multiplayer, doesn't matter as much. And it also means that it keeps us.
Flaming pickaxe.
If it's, well, I got a pretty good thing, so probably.
Very well, not a problem.
Yeah, it dropped a legendary sword for me. So.
Gods be with you.
Right, it's time that you leave, Elder.
Stay safe.
Oof, that's an amulet. This is less health regen. No, thank you. Health regen's kind of our thing.
I mean, it is kind of useful.
it'll get more and more useful as time goes on, but for now... So you're able to fire it now. You can see that.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, it was just a transition.
So I said, as soon as we got on this new map,
yeah,
I was able to.
Yeah. I've seen that before, where it'll bug on a map and then you'll just transition. Yeah. Not the best of things that it does that, but hey, good that it solved itself.
True.
Okay. Get out of here.
Tell you to evacuate, friend.
Yes.
Get out.
Okay. Onwards. You right? Did you? Oh yeah. We had a baddie.
Yep. I hit my oh crap button called put up a shield.
Yeah, maybe just call out help or some other like thing that allows me to know that you're not just and then I can
You're good. I thought about it, but then I saw that it was handled, so I was like, it's all right. With my shield up, I'm surviving fine, and I use my beautiful laser to burn him.
Beautiful laser.
And it was just the one.
I like this sword. I've never actually had this sword before.
I think you're enjoying pretty good. It's pretty cool looking.
Well, for this early in the game, it's pretty good. Right, another level up.
Wait a second here. All right.
I don't know. I can't remember which way is good. We'll just, get more XP because XP is good. Wasn't anything here. That's okay. Alright, back we go. Alright, yeah, we want this. And
let's see. More speed.
Yep, speed is good.
Yay! Now I can start going for lightning and then multiple orbs.
going to
You know what's
probably...
really cool?
Yeah, what's that?
It now tracks.
It now tracks. Ooh, so you can aim it.
No, I
That's
don't have
cool.
to aim it anymore.
Oh, you just fire it and it just goes towards enemies?
Look.
That is pretty cool. I really like that about this game. Like, all of the skill, you know, you can customize all of the skills to do different things. It's really cool.
But I want to get it to, I want to get it to where it has a lot of shots that are now homing. But I wanted to get the fire and lightning on it, so it's both.
Fair enough.
What brings you here? Terra's grace be with you.
Alright, we've cleared a path. Time to leave.
Success. Who are we supposed to report success to?
We have to go to the council chambers. We're not there yet.
Got it.
Ooh, Rune of Shattering. Nice.
Just quickly checking these to see if any of them have stuff that are fixes I want.
Sure.
I love watching it veer off to wherever it needs to go to hit something.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, there are a lot of different ways to, you know, to play this game. Like, you, even on the same class, you can choose different skills and therefore go for different bonuses and different items and different... Like, I've got quite a number...
I didn't have to change where I was clicking for it to switch where it's going.
Yeah, I've got quite a number of sentinels now. And all of them are doing quite different things. Quite different, and they feel completely different from each other, even though it's still a sentinel.
Yeah.
And I think that that's really nice to have, even within the class, that you can still feel like you're doing your own thing.
Have a large amount of variation, yeah.
And it's been interesting to see a different skill on the Sentinel that I haven't really tried before, because because it's a roleplay choice. Now, I'm still using Whirlwind because, you know, AoE, but...
You there, help me.
Oh,
nope,
big
there's
guy.
a big beast.
Keep them off me.
I cannot do that.
Time to burn through all my mana.
He doesn't seem to be able to hurt me.
Only a little longer.
Nice.
Impressive. Go on. I'll be right behind.
That's called tanking, chat.
You did good.
Alright, onwards.
It's good. We can head in
to this council chamber.
Time to report in. Figure out where we are. What we're going to do. Ooh, passive point.
I see.
There it is.
Yes?
Minion damage. Nope. Cold damage. Well, you're not doing cold damage, so...
Nope. That's the one thing I'm not doing.
Physical cold. Dodge rating increased. Cold damage, lightning resist. It's cold resist, lightning damage, fire damage. It's not good. Physical damage. Physical resistance, sure. We'll upgrade that. Okay. Attunement sounds good. And damage.
I can adjust where I'm sitting because my dog moved.
Sure.
That's why I've been sitting in a slightly less than ideal position.
Follow your feet.
Yep. Get rid of those. Alright, we've got a passive point, so we can spend that. Do I want to put block effectiveness and block chance, or do I want to go into strength? Let's actually have a look real quick at these. So, Healing Hands has attunement, not strength. Symbols of
Gaspar, it's
hope.
a long story of what has happened. Let me have you stay a while and listen.
So, do I want fire resistance and void resistance, or do I just want block effectiveness? Cooldown recovery speed. Damage. Stun immunity duration.
Oh, bother. Gawain, apparently there's time issues because the epoch thing is not together. So now we're going to have to fix their epoch thing and fix their timeline issues so that we can try to get back to our own timeline.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah, well, I wanted to let you know.
Retribution chance when hit. I don't think we're doing retribution chance. This will give us stun avoidance. So this will be 1 and then 5 points into that. That might be the way to go. Otherwise, what would we be getting? We'd be getting... Regain mana and portion of your missing health when you directly use one of those things, and we're probably not going to be using one of those things. And this is just health gained on block. Yeah, I think the stun avoidance is pretty good. So let's go that way. Otherwise, we can just go into strength. I don't know what's better. It could be better to just go into strength, honestly.
Bad.
Okay. Because that's resistances as well. Resistances are always good.
I see. We have you were brought forward in time by the Shard. If you want to return to your time, we will need to use them together. If the void...
Finally, someone is telling us what the heck is happening, Merlin. We've come forward in time, Merlin. This is what happens after when things were.
Elder Panion is an expert at using the Shard. He can weaponize it against the void.
Okay.
I have received word
acknowledges our home
that
is
his
not here.
study is under attack. We may be out of time.
Out of time. I see what you did there.
Everyone here is either too old or too injured
What?
to go warn
What are you talking
Elder
about?
Panion, except for you. Please, find him and have him return here before something terrible happens.
Sure.
Please, take these idols with you. An idol of Logon to guard you against chaos, and one of Eterra to guide you home. Wherever that may be.
Mega Ghost Marine, good to see you.
The gods have long left this world, but their memory will give you comfort. Be safe, traveler.
Yeah, it's sort of like Diablo. Yeah.
It's a similar style of game, but it's a very different game. Wayne, let me know when you're ready to go through this doorway to the other area.
Okay, I will let you know. Chance to shock on hit. Void damage, minion, void. These are terrible. Sure, get that. Yeah, so it's like Diablo, but it's not Diablo. It's still got that perspective, and it's still very similar in a lot of ways, but not exactly.
What? They're both ARPGs.
Yeah.
But that's...
Action role-playing game, yeah. Alright.
We'll play light, more action-oriented.
Yes, very. But we're trying to roleplay a little bit here.
This one's not as good since it doesn't
Go
have
on,
Decker,
then.
but same thing could be said about some of the Diablos.
Yeah, ever since they did Decker dirty.
We're playing Merlin and Gawain, who've been warped through time and space to some other strange realm. We're trying to find our way home.
Indeed. You know that they use this archive, Merlin.
It's under attack. I was practicing.
Ah, damn it. This is what I get for looking on my phone and not my laptop. Aw, that sucks. Thank you for being here. You could certainly sling a lot of those all in very short succession there, Merlin.
But focusing on trying to improve the rate at which I can send them out.
Well, it's definitely noticeable.
More orbs of burning may cause us to live longer, because then they die faster. You know how that goes.
Yes. It's a shame that we have to resort to such tactics, but it is what it is. We are here
I'm
now.
not sure. It may be perfect with these strange beasts.
So here is the ledger that we're meant to be getting.
Yes. All these items.
Shall we have a look?
Cards, etc.
Says, Grunt, converted debt comes to 12 bundles of meat, 4 casks of growl milk. Oh dear. He does seem to be more interested in gaining debts than helping his people. Seems to be holding a grudge, I would say.
Well, we could help ourselves to the items there if you wish. And here you go wrecking all their stuff after complaining that I did so.
Wasn't me! Damn it. It's this...
You're the one who pushed that thing.
Yes, and then lightning came off me. Oh, it stopped, thank
Well,
goodness.
that's what you get for touching strange things that you don't know what they are.
The shards would be safe where the gods could not reach. In the future, I was mistaken. I find myself in a ruined era. With only one shard left by my side, my purpose is clear. I must seek
Well, he made it here then.
Prevent others from this power.
Apparently.
And locate what happened when I tapped into this power. Why did one shard come with me? Where are the others? Was all of this for nothing?
Maybe we can find him again.
That would be good. Apparently he became the first elder.
How long ago there?
We don't know.
I do say, Merlin, this time travel stuff is kind of getting, you know, a little too, cerebral. More the likes for someone like you than myself.
Well, I mean, it's not that strange to me. I wish I could say it was, but this world is very strange to me. I will grant you that. I have never seen this one before or heard about it in any of the writings.
Well, I'm not sure that I want to be writing about any of this, Merlin.
Might need to make a pact to keep quiet about this adventure.
Yes, well, see where it leads us first, shall we?
Indeed.
As quickly as I came here, it is now time to go. Last refuge is as safe.
So he left.
I hang up the title of Elder Balthus. With that, here I leave my knowledge. The records of Eterra's past and the millennia of wrongdoings that I am disturbed by this era. But it is not a mistake. It is the consequences of our actions. History is not observed. It is made.
He has a good point. History is not, in fact, observed. It is made. Acting is what we do. Do I want this? Or do I want this?
Yes.
I don't know. I have to put 5 points in this for that stun avoidance and increased damage, or I get... I mean, Stuns? Am I affected by stuns? I haven't really noticed. I don't know what's best here, chat. More damage?
Whatever.
I mean, it's all damage. Yeah, let's go just all damage, shall we? All damage is good damage, right? Because I'm not sure I'm going to be doing all that much melee in the long run. We will find out as time goes on.
Luckily, you can respec if need be.
Yes. In fact, it's very easy to do so, thank goodness. Right. Looks like we get to go on to Panion's study.
Well, we returned to find him, so...
Hopefully he
probably
has
a good
figured
idea.
out a way to use these epoch to fix things.
Where is he?
Looking for Panion, he has already left. He will fail. Oribus is already here. What is Oribus?
Oh, that's disgusting.
What? Ah, fine. Out of that. So many things to stay out of, Merlin.
I agree. Let's focus on the one. Kept switching who you're targeting.
Yes, because there are, you know, things to avoid. You have the luxury of being able to fire at him from a range, okay?
I understand that.
I do not have such luxury, Merlin.
Well, now you only have the one to worry about. That should make it a little more manageable for you, shall we say.
Oh.
But no, I will put you out in a moment.
Well, it looks like this elder that was going to fix things is, gone, so...
Which is not a good thing.
No, not particularly. Right, well, we have a teleporter here. We may as well use it. Now, you said you've got to finish up earlier today. Is that right?
No. Did you have a time zone change?
No.
We usually go till now. Or thereabouts.
No, it's only 3 hours. We usually go for 4.
We had been doing 3. I can go a little bit later, but not a whole lot.
No, whatever is good. I'm pretty easy.
Yes.
Happy to finish up earlier or whatever.
Follow your feet.
Alright, we've got some
I mean,
side
it'd
quests
be
to turn
helpful
off.
if I was actually allowed to sleep last night. But I mean, we've made some good progress.
Seems there must be something that we can do to help. The armory was being overwhelmed. Ah. Perhaps we can help with the armory.
Stay safe.
Sounds like it would be a positive thing to do.
I guess we'll give Adler his ledger.
Goodbye. Bah.
It's not a very nice chap.
Panion's students were corrupted.
No.
I see.
They said Panion was after the
Elder
shard.
Panion was here but a moment ago.
He took it.
The shard. I fear the void is manipulating him, turning his courage into arrogance. He's
Oh
left
dear.
to face the void alone. You must intercept Elder Panion before the void claims him and seizes the shard. Knowing him, he is headed where the void broke into the city. Please, stop him.
Yet another person claimed. Alright. Cool. Well, I mean, this is a decent spot. If we if we keep going now, it's going to take a little bit before we can come back here. It's not huge amounts of time. It's a few zones though. So if it's better for you to finish earlier, 3 hours is a good stream.
Because deprivation. I had to sleep in my chair last night to hold my daughter so she would actually sleep because she was refusing to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife was having... Her brain was not feeling good with the lack of sleep she was getting, so...
Right.
Great fun.
Yeah. Great fun.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm tired.
Yeah, man.
Which you've never heard me ever say, and it's total shock.
No. Well, we have advanced. we've done some good stuff.
Got to level 14 in one night.
Yep.
I barely got over to level 20 with my other playthrough, even though I supposedly played for 20 hours.
Supposedly, yeah.
Well, I told you about that, so. But yeah, let's call it there then, so we can pick up next time in a good spot, and we will continue the adventures of Gawain and Merlin as they deal with the Age of Ruination, as they called it.
Yes, yes. And we have a few more levels to level 20 when we get our next specialization. And at about that time, we'll be unlocking Paladin, which is what I'll be going down. to be the type of character that I actually want, and that will change our abilities and things. So that'll be interesting. We'll have an aura.
I'm not sure if I want to go sorcerer or rune mage.
Yeah, they do different things. They have
I
different
like
bonuses.
that the rune master gives you the 30% elemental damage, since that's what I do for damage, is elemental damage.
Yeah.
Right? Fire, frost, lightning, and I'm doing fire and lightning.
Yeah. I have run a rune master, and I think I've run a sorcerer. They're a little bit different than each other.
Well, the increased cast speed and the increased elemental damage is kind of why I was thinking rune master might be good.
Mm-hmm. If you go Rune Master, you're basically locked in, though, to having the rune, whatever the skill is that is the rune skill, on your bar at all times, though. So that sort of locks you into a slot.
Yeah, I did a test with it, and I never used it. I mean, I have it there, but I'm not using it. I use it just to boost my damage, actually.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it does different things too, depending on which runes are active.
Yeah.
There's a way to lock them in as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know you could lock them.
So there's a node in the runes which basically says that it goes in the order of your skills, and then it just locks in whatever runes those have, kind of thing, rather than be activated by your skills. So you can sort of order your...
Interesting.
You can give tags to your skills, and then there's a really nice Frost Claw build that does that. But yeah, like there's different there's different things. I don't know what's better. We have a bit of time to think about it and ponder on it.
Well, I like the straight up spell damage that you can get, and then you can get the mana and cast speed, which cast speed's always nice.
Yeah.
Which goes into getting wards, which wards are nice for defensive capabilities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They are.
And then, of course, you have the Ignite and Shock, which is something I was considering going into, is getting the Ignite and Shock boost so that happens.
Mm-hmm.
And you can get, I think it's 100% increase on those.
Well, chat, this has been fun. It's good to be able to game with DM again. Thank you for those that came by and said hi. Hope you had an alright time. Thank you for all the lurks and things. We will be back at this probably next week, same time, for more. We will have Shunkshan, which is the Eastern Martial Arts campaign on DMNix's channel, starting on Saturday night US and Sunday my time. And we have In the Name of Progress an Eberron campaign in Pathfinder 2, starting on Wednesday my time or Tuesday night US on my channel. We've got lots of good stuff going on. DM is playing games. What are you playing at the moment, DM? What have you been streaming?
I haven't a whole lot except for now this, and then was doing Humanities with Tex.
Humanity was it? Yeah, cool. Well, tune in to him. Send him a follow, even a subscribe. Support him. He's doing great. And yeah, we will catch you guys around. Let's see who on is out there in the great land of Twitch. Is
There's this guy, Matt in the Hat, who's playing.
Anyone playing Last Epoch? There's Babbling Bike playing Last Epoch.
Chat, join us next time. Until then, as always, enjoy the story. We'll see you guys soon. We're going to raid out here in just a minute.
Actually, I'm going to send us over to EMP. EMP is great.
Hoodoo, hoodoo, hooda.
Don't follow me on this one. You can select someone that you can see out there. This is just one of the people that I go and I don't know what he's doing today though, so he may or may not be doing stuff. Looks like he's looking at Call of Duty actually. Anyway, let's pop that out. Jarl is doing Project Zomboid.
I was considering him. I'm seeing what different people are doing.
Yeah, have a bit of a look around. Let me actually change my prism to ending screen. As always, guys, thank you for being here. Look after yourselves. Be kind to one another. And from me, Matt in the Hat, and from DM, and from all of us here, we'll catch you on the flip side. Bye for now.
Ta for now.
Let's just go. EMP wouldn't let me go in. He's got his raid settings off, so we're gonna just go and say hi to Lollygaggers because we love them. Bye bye.
I didn't see them.